See this? Pure Xinjiang cotton. So right now in there we've got some rabbit, chicken, lamb. Lamb is one of my favourites. You won't believe what I've just come across. There's a rental bike in the middle of the desert. And if you want to observe this place at its best, you need to be coming in the autumn time. When you're walking through here, it's quite amazing to think that all this is growing in land that was once desert. That guy's got some seriously good balance in that boat.
Exactly.
I would never be able. Whoa! Oh! Oh no! So this is a very interesting part of the library. It basically says that China's food security should be in the hands of the Chinese people. Welcome to another video. I've just arrived here at the airport in Aksu, and that's because 2 hours drive from here is the city of Alar, a city in the Xinjiang autonomous region. I've never visited it before, so I'm quite excited. So let's go and start exploring. See this? Pure Xinjiang cotton. You see that over there? That's the huge machine that's harvesting it. Wow, the best cotton in the world. So it's the first time in my life that I've ever picked and touched raw cotton. That's raw Xinjiang cotton. That's quite amazing, isn't it? And look at all this. It's like Xinjiang's white gold. Fantastic. Next up, we're exploring something which is a feast for the senses. Shanghai style street, home to the famous 4 treasures of the Nang pit. These traditional dishes, kungang lamb, tahe fish, chicken and desert rabbit, are all cooked inside a massive clay oven, giving them a smoky, earthy flavour unique to southern Xinjiang. It's part of the region's intangible cultural heritage, passed down from generations. And I'm not just going to be talking about the food, I'm going to be trying it. Once they put it in this clay oven, it takes about 40 minutes until it's cooked. And right now in there we've got some rabbit, and we've got a chicken, and we've got lamb. It actually smells really good and I'm looking forward to it. There's nothing better than this kind of meat cooked in a nice oven. Reminds me of roast meat from England. Right, let's try this lamb now. Lamb is one of my favourites. Oh man, that is very, very tasty indeed. That's really good. So we're going to try some of this chicken. Oh my word. That chicken is tasting good. It's so tender, so tasty. That's some of the best chicken I've had for a long time, that is. You can't come to Xinjiang without eating or trying their bread. That's very, very good. A very, very tasty bit of sesame seed on top. Excellent. Then after lunch, we went to Sleeping Poplar Valley. These trees are legendary. They can survive scorching summers, freezing winters, and even when they die, they stand for 100 years before falling. Locals say they represent the spirit of perseverance in Xinjiang. Walking through this ancient forest feels like stepping into a natural cathedral, quiet, powerful, and full of life. This place is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's like they're set from sort of some strange movie on a different planet. I mean, look at this here. It's just how dry it is. Look how it's all like separated and all the clay's got inside it. It's just amazing. In between all this, you've got these plants here, well and alive. Look, their roots must go so deep to suck the water out of the ground here, because it's so dry. I've just never seen anything like this ever. It's so cool. And you won't believe what I've just come across. There's a rental bike in the middle of the desert. Interesting. I can't believe it. So this area is actually part of the Tarim River desert. It's a massive desert covering 337,000 square kilometers. You can't get that number into your head, can you? And fun fact, it's actually the second largest moving sand desert in the world. It's kind of amazing that some of these have been apparently dead for tens of years, and yet all of a sudden they can kind of sprout new life like this one. It's like a landscape that you could make some sort of Hollywood movie out of. It's just crazy, isn't it? Look, it's just like got all this like dead wood just lying around. Look, whoa! And then look at this. There's like life in it. There's leaves, man. It's like how is that possible? That they've got these leaves on this like tree that looks as if it should be completely dead, but what a bizarre landscape, man. It's like something out of a sci-fi movie or something. It's just so cool. And now I'm on the viewing deck. It's not the highest viewing deck, but you still get a really cool view from up here. It's really impressive. And it appears right in front of us we have an oasis. Look at this. You got all this dryness all around you, and right in the middle, just here, you've got a flipping water. Look at that. I guess this white stuff by the edge is some sort of salt. I don't know for sure, so let me know in the comments, but that is just wild, isn't it? How this like super barren, dry place, and then you just come across these like small lakes of water. It's mad. Oh, that was a good one. I used to do this. Whenever I went to a lake when I was a child, I'd find stones and skim them across the lake. We've arrived at a wetlands park here in Alar, and this wetlands park is the headwaters of the mighty Tarim River, China's largest inland river. This area is stunning in autumn. Golden reeds, calm waters and migratory birds flying overhead. From the eye of the Taha observation tower, you get a breathtaking panoramic view of the wetlands. It's a reminder of how important these ecosystems are in such an arid region. And this is the exact spot where the three smaller rivers come together and form the mighty Tarim River. And right behind me, this is the start of the Tarim River. Okay, so we've arrived at the observation deck. We're going right to the top, big and tall, and apparently the view from the top is absolutely stunning, so let's go. Oh my word, check that out. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh my word, look at that. Whoa. So actually all the water that collects here at the head of the Tarim River comes from the Tian Mountains. In Chinese that's called Tian Mountains. And all the water runs down from the glaciers on those mountains and collects here, which makes this land easy to grow things in because there's a lot of water. And then, as I said before, it's the start of the Tarim River, which is actually China's largest inland river. And if you want to observe this place at its best, you need to be coming in the autumn time. October's the ideal time. Shortly after this it gets colder and the trees all shed the leaves, but right now you see all the beautiful yellows, greens, browns. It's absolutely lovely. Our first stop is the 359th Regiment Memorial Hall, a place that tells one of Xinjiang's most fascinating stories. Back in the early days of the Xinjiang Production and Construction Corps, thousands of soldiers traded their rifles for shovels, transforming deserts into farmland and building new communities from scratch. This hall preserves that legacy. It's about courage, resilience, and how ordinary people help shape modern Xinjiang. Wow, it's incredible how hard these people must have worked. You know, they had to literally make all their utensils to do it by themselves as well. It's crazy good. So here you can see some of the old mechanical equipment, tractors and bulldozers that they would have used in that time. And it's amazing to see how far they've come. You now drive past fields here in Xinjiang. They have massive modern, harvesters harvesting that cotton. And walking through this museum, you really get a sense of the spirit of the people that built this region. So we've just arrived at Poplar Park Desert Botanical Garden, and just look around and see how beautiful this is. This place shows just how much effort has gone into building a sustainable city in the desert. It's part research site, part green oasis, showcasing how native plants and careful planning can transform dry land into thriving ecosystems. When you're walking through here, it's quite amazing to think that all this is growing in land that was once desert. It's really hard to get your head around that. So this morning we're at the Dorlang Reservoir. Now this reservoir was constructed in the 1960s, initially for irrigation of the cotton and the rice fields. However, they now have aquaculture here, and it also helps with flood control, as well as being a reservoir where locals will catch fish and crabs. There's a lot of crab rearing and fish rearing here. So this is how some of the locals will earn their living here. They will come out into this reservoir, they will catch crabs and fish, and then they will sell them to restaurants or in the market, and that's pretty much how they earn their living. And these are obviously very experienced. He's got quite a lot of crabs from his nets there, so he'll go back to the edge of the reservoir and he'll find restaurants or buyers for those crabs. And it's actually the season right now in China for crabs, October, so they'll be quite nice. Oh, whoa, so he's got, look, all of those crabs there, loads of them. You have to get them by their back legs. Look at all them. You must get them by the back legs, else their pincers will get in. It bloody hurts. Wow. A little fish in there as well, look. Oh, these are fishing in really small boats, look. These are almost not much bigger than canoes. Big one, big one. Oh, he's got a big fish here, look. That is a big fish. Whoa. That guy's got some seriously good balance in that boat.
Exactly.
I would never be able. Whoa! Oh! Oh no! The pirate guy was showing us his big fish, and he lost his balance, and it went back in, and now he's lost it. Oh man! Oh dear! So these are the very same crabs that we saw the guy catching in the reservoir earlier in the video. See how big this piece of fish is. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the batter on British fish with fish and chips. This is the Alar Library, a peaceful space that feels like a complete escape from the hustle and noise outside. This design is elegant yet simple, filled with natural light and warm wood tones that make you want to slow down and explore. But it's much more than just a building full of books. It's become a true cultural centre for the community, a place where people from all walks of life come to study, share ideas and connect. Spaces like this reflect a side of Xinjiang that's often overlooked, one focused on learning, culture and creativity. It's inspiring to see how much importance is placed on education and community here in Alar. So this is a very interesting part of the library. They have these kind of capsule seats with stations with headphones and a tablet, and you can just come here and either read books on the tablet, watch video content. That's really kind of cool. You're kind of like in your own little space. You can just relax and watch whatever you want. That's really good. So these characters on this building behind me are very important. It basically says that China's food security should be in the hands of the Chinese people, which basically means China shouldn't depend on outside countries to supply its food. It should be food secure itself. So you can see now the harvester is emptying the rice into the truck. So after it's loaded on the truck from the field, the trucks come to here, and then this truck's going to empty it onto here, and it will go up the conveyor belt. And this plant behind me here, this is where they dry the rice. And then once it's dried, it gets transferred to these big silos over here where it's stored. And then it feeds from there into the processing and packaging plant. But it's crazy that each one of those silos can hold 1,000 tons of rice. That is mad. So there's literally 5,000 tons of rice sitting right there. And after it's harvested and processed, this is the final result, all packaged in 1 kilogram packs, ready for you to buy in your home and cook in your rice cooker. So they also make it in bulk 25 kilogram bags, and that's for either big families or restaurants. Okay, so as night falls, if you're feeling hungry and you're in Alar, you need to come here, Taoyuan Pedestrian Street. There's over 300 restaurants selling Xinjiang authentic food, and I'm going to dive in because one of my favorites here is Yangrou Chuan, and I love some Yangrou Chuan, so that's what I'm going to get first of all. Whoa. I need to be careful though because it'd be very hot, so oh, just so nice. That's just my absolute favourite. Oh my word. Another thing that Xinjiang area is famous for, it's not just cotton, but it's also fruit. As you can see here, pomegranate. Maybe I'm going to go for these two here, and I'll give them to the guy. Oh, he's going to give me the last bit in a cup as well. Look at that. How good's that? Wow. That's service for you. 谢谢。这个多少钱？多少钱？20. Wow, just 20. It's very, very good. Let me scan it and pay the man. 谢谢你。没关系。Oh, cheers. Cheers. Now that's fresh. So as you can see, Alar is more than just deserts and rivers. It's a thriving city here in Xinjiang. But anyway, for now, from Alar in Xinjiang, take care.